Single moms. Single moms are not always the sweethearts of society. People don't even always care enough to know the circumstances that led to a woman parenting alone. What's even harder for single moms is finding love. For Linda, however, Kunle was God sent. After her friend Kudurat, aka Kudi, Kunle was the next godsend. When Linda, as a 20-year-old in school, had gotten pregnant for love out of naivety, both her parents and the young man said they wanted nothing to do with her. Kudi was the one who took pity on her, saying no one should be left helpless and homeless in their vulnerable moments in life. Kudi didn't mind that they both in fact were of different faiths. She had seen how hard life could be. Having come from a polygamous home, that could have made her hard-hearted. But for her, it made her kind-hearted. She was also a hustler, which was how she managed to see herself and Linda through school. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, listening in on the show, let's read this message that just came in from a young lady who says, I have a fiance and I have a friend. My friend saved me from humiliation and gave me a life when everyone rejected me as a pregnant young girl. But my now fiance wants me to cut ties with her, saying she's always traveling and he doesn't trust what she does for a living. But I know my friend is a hustler. What should I do? So there you have it, folks. What would you say she does? Linda was sitting by her radio and couldn't believe she was the one who sent in that message. How could she even think to choose between Kudi and a man in her life barely a year? She was tired from all the thoughts and decided she needed a good nap. Her son woke her up and she realized this whole thing had been a dream. There was no Kunle in her life. She was relieved not to have to take any decisions, but she went into deep thoughts. Perhaps she did have a pick-me problem with men, which Kudi had always warned her could make her pick the wrong man in her life. It was the start of a new year, and Linda was shopping in a mall. A young handsome man walked up to her. His words, "Hello, good afternoon. I see you come to this mall often. I am Kunle. May I know your name?" Linda froze, staring at him, recounting everything from her dreams. This was about to be a crucial moment in her life's history. Would she walk away? In fact, she should probably run. Or should she get to know this man who her dream had initially showed her seemed God-sent?